Hello, and welcome to Sharda e-learning. We are covering our chapter number 2 from Mathematics Part 1, which is a quadratic equation. In this video, we will cover the solution of factorization method. Solution of quadratic equation by using factorization method. So, we already studied what are the roots of quadratic equation. What are the roots of quadratic equation? What is meant by solution of quadratic equation? So, if the variable if the solution is the value of variable which satisfies the equation, right? We will write a equation here: x square minus 4x minus 5. This is a quadratic equation, right? This is a quadratic equation where we have the values: a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4, and c is equal to minus 5. Okay, now what we want to do is find solution using factorization method. Find solution using factorization method. So let's learn the factorization method and find the roots of given equation. We know what is meant by roots of the given equation. Roots and solution is the same word. Okay, finding the root, finding the solution is the same thing. Okay, do not confuse in the two different words. They are same things. What are they? If we can find the value of x, that will satisfy the equation. If we find that, suppose x is equal to 5, that will be coming the value is equal to 0, then it is the solution of the quadratic equation. It is quite simple to understand what is the solution. If we put something x is equal to value and find out that it is coming 0, then we can say that x is equal to something a, b, or c. It is a solution of not ABC, but any other value is the solution of quadratic equation, right? So we know what is meant by solution. We know what is meant by quadratic equation, and what are these values a, b, c. What are these values? A is a coefficient of x square, b is a coefficient of x, and c is a coefficient not c is a constant term minus 5. And this is a standard format, right? We compare it with the x ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is a standard format, and we compare with our equation and find the values a, b, c. Now, first step when finding the factorization method, first step is find the value a, c, and the value a into c. Then find factors of a into c such that b is equal to a, b is equal to the addition of, find the factors of a and c. Okay, factors of a into c such that the addition, suppose the factors are m and n, such that b is equal to m plus n, and a into c is equal to m into n. So this is the method to solve our factorization. Find the factors. Find factors. Which are factors? M and n. M and n are the factors. We have to find the factors of factors which are m and n of a and c, a into c, such that b is equal to m plus n and ac is equal to m into n. and rewrite equation using factors and find solution. So these are the steps for factorization method. So we will solve it by using our steps. What is our example? X square minus 4x minus x square minus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation and we want to find the factorization method. So what is the first step? Find the value a into c. What is a into c here? A into c here is, what is a? We have written here a is a coefficient of x, 1. Okay, 1 into minus 5 is equal to minus 5. Okay, find the value of minus 5. This is the step number 1. Then step number 2, find the factors of a into c such that factors of a into c means factors of minus 5 such that b is equal to m plus n. B, what is b? B is minus 4. We should be adding them to get the value of minus 4. How can we write the factors? We can write minus 5 plus 1, right? Minus 5 into 1 is 5, and also minus 5 plus 1 is equal to minus 4, which is a b. So we got our values m and n. This is the main part of factorization method. We have to find these values. What are these values and how to find these values? We have to find the values m and n, which are factors of a into c, which is minus 5 in this case, and it should, addition of these m and n should come b. Okay, getting it? What we are doing it is a simple thing. We just finding the value a into c, which is a minus 5. Then we are factoring it, and finding such a factor which has the addition b, which is a minus 4. Okay, so now we can rewrite the equation x square minus 5x, right? Minus 5x plus x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, now we can solve this equation by taking it common. This you should have done earlier, right? In the polynomial chapter, we can take the common x, remaining is x minus 5. X minus 5 is also second term, and what is the required term here? Plus 1. Then we can write here x plus 1, x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now we can see these are the linear factors of our quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation and these are the two separate linear factors of this quadratic equation. When we can see something is multiplied with something and answer is 0, then we can say that one of these should be 0, right? Otherwise it should not come 0, right? So it is a x is equal to minus 1 or x is equal to 5. These are our solution or roots of our quadratic equation. If we put these values in our quadratic equation, if we put x is equal to 5, what is the answer? X is equal to 5. Put it in our quadratic equation. 25 minus 20 minus 5, which is 0, right? 25 minus 25 is 0. So it is a solution of our quadratic equation, and also it is x is equal to minus 1 is also solution of our equation. So we can write as 5 and minus 1 are solution or roots of equation. Okay, let's try the second example. 3x square minus x minus 10 is equal to 0. In this case, this is a quadratic equation. In this case, what we have to do is multiply a with the c. This is a, this is c, right? What is it? A into c is minus 30, right? Find the factors. What are the factors? Minus 1, 30, minus 2, 50, minus 3, 10, minus 5, 6. These are the factors. But what we want is the addition of these factors. One of these factors should be 1. If addition of minus 130 can come minus 1, no. So this one is cancelled. Minus 15 minus 2, it can minus 13. No, it is also discarded. It is also discarded. But minus 5 plus 6 can be used. So how can it use the 3x square minus 6x? I am giving minus to the bigger number because it has a minus 1. When we give minus to bigger number, it should come the minus sign, right? 10 is equal to 0. Now we can find out 3x is a common factor. X minus 2, x minus 2 and 5 is equal to 0. 3x plus 5 or x minus 2 are the linear factors of these. So now we can rewrite 3x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 5 by 3 negative minus 5 by 3 or x is equal to 2. So these are the roots of our equation. So what are the steps? We have to multiply a with the c and find the factors such that we can find this middle term and find the solution of the equation by using our factorization method. We will see the next solution method, which is completing the square method. Completing the square method in our next video. Thank you.